It was an innocent era. When my show would be on, or friends of ours, we all had dinner parties. We would have dinner, we sit around the TV and watch. I mean, I can't imagine anybody in this day and age who writes this or would even watch what they write. Or
you think?
I'm guessing.
Plus, it was one of the first color shows for the network.
Yeah, but it was really an event in those days.
Absolutely.
You said, "Oh my God, my show is on."
Bowling leagues were organized over, or reorganized over, over family shows.
And I remember college campuses when you go through them. I guess the most famous one is the daytime soaps, and they would gather around and watch them. It was really something you did do, something you did watch. Years later, I wouldn't even watch them. But
really,
you're saying writing for A Family Affair wasn't that difficult because the characters were so well defined?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But what was different too about Family Affair? All the scripts had to be completed at the beginning of the season. Because
that was a Brian Keith's schedule.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Don Feddersen, who was really a genius and had done My Three Sons and put it on the same kind of model, was that he would take Fred McMurray, who was a movie star, and oh my God, to do television at that time was really forbidden.
It was amazing.
Yeah, and so he would promise him, he said, oh, okay, you will finish all of the scenes and episodes you're in within like 2.5 months.
Which had to be weird for you, because you're shooting all these things out of sequence. You're doing show 1 today, and then you're doing show 2 like an hour later, and just all these different scenes just because they're the ones where Brian is involved. And then when he goes off to do his movie, then you pick up the pieces later.
That's right. So, and that's why all the scripts had to be done at the very beginning of the season, so they could follow that and do all the different scenes and episodes for, in one day. Then he would adios and.
So would you have to remember where you were, sort of in that show?
Because the continuities, the continuity lady would.
Yeah.
What are we doing now?
And the wardrobe people too, because you had to match, whatever you wore, whatever color you wore, 2 months ago.
And poor Thelma Strom, who was our wardrobe mistress, because a couple times that would be nice to wear tonight. And so I would kind of just go off and then forget to bring it back. And then 3 weeks later, they're saying, well, what happened to that jewelry piece? They said, oh.
Right. Let me go make a phone call. Yeah.
Right.
So was it fun shooting the show?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And, as Rita said, it was a time of innocence. And I was so proud to be associated with that show because it was a quality show. It was good. And as Ed has said, it had a nice moral to it, which, I have an 18-year-old son now. Yeah. And you turn on some of these shows and, oh, my God. So I was very happy to be with that crew, those people that cared about it. It's a quality show.
Cool. Plus, everyone wanted an uncle like Uncle Bill.
I sure did.
All right, let's get back to A Family Affair here on Retro Night.